Hello, captains. This is Kent again, and welcome to the Flight Show. So, today I have finally got a good deal of my tweaking out of the way in terms of getting the stutters out. And as you can see, things are looking absolutely phenomenal. And so I thought we would just go through a tour of some places to let you see how good Prepar3D is looking and how some of these airports are looking. They haven't done the installers for all of them, but I was able to copy files over to from Prepar3D 4.5 to 5, and the effects are actually pretty impressive. So right now we are at Seattle Tacoma, and this is by taxi to gate. And I thought we would fly over to the Seattle skyline, which is by Zigby. Someone helped me pronounce that once on Facebook, and I told them, not on Facebook, but on my YouTube channel. I mean, this is the YouTube channel. But it was in the comment section, and I totally forgot what the suggestion was, how to pronounce it. But of course, it's a Polish name, and it's, you know, if you didn't grow up speaking Polish, it's an interesting thing to learn. But what I thought we would do is just zip over here to the skyline, check out the contour. Now, I do not have FS Global Ultimate loaded just yet. I was entitled to an upgrade for about 14 euros since I had the original Ultimate, and they have one now that's particularly for Prepar3D 5. So I'm just haven't decided to load it yet because it takes a while. I might let it start doing its thing tonight while I go to bed. But you can see that actually the mesh, the topography looks pretty darn detailed even without it. I am using FS Global, global scenery, so that has a lot to do with it. But as you can see, frame rates, beautiful. Scenery, beautiful. That was a little scenery load. But like, wow. And these clouds, just phenomenal. Clouds, just phenomenal. I'll be right back. I got a call. Okay, so we're back. I had a phone call, had to take that, so pardon me. We can get back to our tour. And so, you know, I did a video on this a long time before, but of course, on the Seattle X scenery, but of course it wasn't Prepar3D 5. But I am liking this, especially this weather. These cloud effects are absolutely stunning. downloading scenery. I think I see a little bit of scenery distortion out there, houses that are above the contour. Have to look into that. The skyline, very nice. This is definitely beautiful. Okay, so now I've given you a look of what Seattle looks like. Let's see. I'm gonna bring you back because I'm not entirely sure where I want to show you next. But you'll see as soon as I bring it up. All right. See you in just a second. Okay, so now we are in Zwickie's Chicago 10. Loaded it up, and it actually works with Prepar3D. I didn't feel like waiting for the installers, so I thought I'd give it a try. And even if I messed it up, which I did, I fixed it. You learn how this stuff works. So as you can see, these are incredible frame rates in a very detailed, highly rich autogen scenery. So we're just heading down here to the Chicago skyline, and I thought, just like in my previous review, we'd see how the frame rates hold up and trying to land on a helicopter pad. Now, as you can imagine, your frame rates really have to be good because you have to really have nuance in terms of fine controlling, and chop frame rates don't translate well into accurate flight models. So, that being said, just to give you a chance to see the scenery and how well it looks in terms of frame rates, it's unfortunate that Prepar3D is kind of really reliant on third-party software to get its general scenery together. But at the same time, we can't have everything, I guess. I don't know, I'm on the fence about that. But when you think about what Prepar3D is, you know, it's not an entertainment software. And therefore, there are a whole lot of sticky issues that kind of go into that, so I'm not going to press too much. I'm fortunate that a lot of the stuff that you've already had, if you've bought it, can be transferred over. If you're really not savvy with that aspect of things, hey, just wait for the, just wait for the installers. Many of the installers are already made, and they didn't even announce it. Like, I installed Taxi to Gates Gatwick, and I had heard no thing on the forums that Gatwick's had Prepar3D installers. But when I loaded it, it gave the option of Prepar3D. So, give it a try. See if you have that option. Okay, there's the pad. A little high, but that's alright. Coming down. Don't want to come down too fast. Approaching 2,000 feet a minute. I don't want that. That's a collective. There we go. That's a better one. Alright. again as we take off. Very smooth. It took me a while to get the stutters, dealt with, but very smooth, very beautiful. If this is enticing you, I mean, if you're going to be, dealing with the cities like Chicago X, that alone should have some say as to whether you want to get Prepared 5. It's even better if you hadn't gotten Prepared 4 and hadn't made the plunge yet. If you had to decide between the 64-bit, sort of technology with flight simulating, it's a great time to get it, because this does what 4 should have done. But it's great. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. Does the scenery look as good as what you're seeing with Microsoft 2020? No. 2020 isn't here yet. And this is actually a precursor to some technologies that they want to put in the future. So it's not even that this is all it's going to be. There is much to come. So you just kind of have to decide, is that worth it to me? To me, I had a double reason. One, I wanted it. But two, I wanted it for the channel so that I could show it to you. So I had a little bit more of a motivation other than my own personal entertainment and desire to learn more and more about flying than, maybe the average person. And of course, with COVID going on right now, we have to be very judicious in how we are handling our resources. And so this was a sacrifice, but a sacrifice that I was willing to make. I don't mind having macaroni and cheese for a couple of days. And actually, I do more mixed vegetables than macaroni and cheese. As delicious as it is, just not good for my waistline. But alright. So I'm just going to bring it back to the helipad, and then we'll check out some more scenery. Because my first video, I just really wanted to get something out so you could see it, and it really, the stutters really took away from the quality of the overall video. As I mentioned in the write-up, after 7 minutes and 44 seconds, it really did look good in terms of frame rates, but, after that, not so much. Or before that, really. But that's okay. I have worked tirelessly to get this to work right, and now it's in a position that I'm actually very pleased with. Let's take a look down there. Okay. Let's, this is, without having my 3 screens up, because I've reduced my 3 screens so that I would, doing it on 3 does reduce the frame rates a bit, but not much. It's actually pretty enjoyable. But I did want to just have this learning as fast as possible, because for video's sake, you could not see 3 screens anyway. So I tried to record it, as you were seeing it, as you would see it with a single monitor system. Okay, come on, just hang in there. There we go. Come on over. Okay. And just come forward a little bit. Not much. And then we can bring it down there. wasn't too expensive. So I was like, okay, let's give it a roll. But what I do want to do real fast while I'm talking to you is I'm opening up the manual so that I can see where we're going to fly to, because I don't know this region very well. I don't know this region at all, to be more accurate. So just bear with me as I'm an external screen, so the sound is off. And let me just get the region together. It gives you an idea as to where things are. Great. All right. Oh, wow. Check that out. My AI Siri is doing its thing. Or my AI traffic. Now the question is that AI traffic for me? Or is that AI traffic from, what do you call it? Orbx? I mean, I don't know. The reason I asked that question is because I never recall the traffic moving quite that fast. So it makes me wonder, is that Orbx? But I'm not tripping. I'm impressed. So they're lining up for the runway and about to do their thing, I think. Can't see this. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm impressed. Alright, let's go on and get out of here. Of course, not going over the runway. We don't want to interfere with their takeoff. Yeah, look at that. I think that's Orbx. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Alright. Now, someone asked how much of the Grand Canyon this scenery actually has in it. And not entirely much. As what I look on the map where they say what has been rendered, it goes up to Lake Mead Marina. And, okay, so you got Lake Mead Marina, then you have Lake Mead. And Lake Mead feeds off into the Grand Canyon, of which it stops kinda right at where it's a little bit of the river, and then it ends. So there's a little bit of the Grand Canyon, but not all of it by any means. But it does have a good deal of the Black Canyon, which is that to the, if my orientation is correct, to the south of Lake Mead. There's quite a bit of that rendered, so I would definitely check that out. Okay, so in fact, I'm gonna fly you to, before I end this video. I mean, I'd like you to have an idea of it, and I have to balance between, do I show you a whole lot of different places, or do I show you a lot of one or two places? And I always grapple with that. Okay, so there's the marina. Let me bring my throttle back, because right now I'm overpowering the turbines. But as you can see, the rendering is beautiful. And if you already have Fly Tampa's Las Vegas, this is right next door, so it's a beautiful opportunity for some VFR flying. Now check out the traffic. Hotel, gas station or something. Nice. Okay, so you see where I'm flying here? Grand Canyon is off that way, and it ends a little over that ridge. There's the marina. And as I mentioned before, if you fly over here, you can see over down. And I think I'll do that before I head out of here. Wow. This is nice. The frame rates are wonderful. The rendering is amazing. I'll tell you what, if you do have Prepared verified and get a couple of these regions, you can go on. You can leave your house while not leaving your house, because this is amazing. Okay. I don't know the name of that bridge, but it's the bridge in front of the Hoover Dam, and there's the Hoover Dam. I mean, wow. I'm just saying. Got $20, if you got 20 US dollars, I think this is worth the investment. From just the ability to explore, I'm really impressed. I know in Australia it's considerably more than $1. Maybe I would hold off on it, especially because there's so much beautiful stuff to see with Australia version 2. But this is not bad. Sometimes I wonder the rhyme or reason that Orbx chooses some of their regions, but I get this. This is visually stunning. Alright. Maybe one more spot before we go. Okay, so we are now finally at KCTL, or Charlotte International. This is this is FS Dream Team's Charlotte Airport, but it's also Orbx regional scenery for Charlotte. I purchased that as well, and the airport looks really good. Parking lots, aircraft, terminals, looks really nice. Now, I will be the first to say, I do not know where the city of Charlotte is relative to the airport, so we're just going to explore here for a minute. There's a lot of airport that you get for FS Dream Team for this, so I'm impressed. There's the city, so let's go that way. Now, I am not showing you this per se. How would I say this? I'm not showing you scenery that is just bare bones. Prepared 5. I have global going. I have the regional Charlotte for Orbx. I have what else is going on here? Obviously, I just left Charlotte Airport. So this is not exactly what you're getting out of the box. So what am I showing you? I'm showing you its potential. And I'm showing you the frame rates that you can achieve, while doing this. So basically, aside from just the initial investment, is it worth it as you look towards the future of adding things? And 9 times out of 10, if you already had Prepared 4.5, you will appreciate the increasing frame rates and that you can, move a lot of the scenery that you've already purchased over. Now, admittedly, I would be doing a commercial airline flight. And as much as I like general aviation, which I'm trying to also show you, I just, in terms of me doing what I do, or just enjoying the program, I really do want to get one of these working. And there is a way to copy it over. I haven't done it yet. I'm a little reluctant because, it's time and I don't want to rush and mess it up. But supposedly, Aerosoft's Airbus 330 should work with it. I might do that today. We'll see. Check out the stadium where the Panthers play. I've really gotten that stuttering issue knocked out. I'm getting some really good frame rates. It's time to start making some good videos. I really hope you enjoyed what I had to show you. I don't know if you're going to make the plunge. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. If it's something you want and you can afford it, get it. If you need to save up for it, get it. You know, but in this time of solitude and the Rona, I definitely think we should try to engage in some things to, you know, give us some mental peace and pleasure, and this definitely is one of mine. So that I don't regret. Especially considering my semester is about to be over. So, fortunately, grades will have to be in at the end of this week, which is the end of April, turning into the beginning of May. And I'll have a little more time, but now on to the scholarly activity and grant writing, so still busy. And I'm very fortunate to be busy in this time, so I'm not complaining. Well, nevertheless, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know in terms of helicopter or general aviation. There's somewhere you'd like me to fly. I will let you know as soon as I get the commercial stuff working. I do have the Ultimate Traffic Live working, so I'm very happy about that because I just like being in a immersive world. Like just flying with no aircraft around in the airport. It doesn't sit well with me. Some people don't even care, and I'm not even knocking that. It's just me. I'm just one of those, I like all the bells and whistles kind of guy. If you can get it working, then I'll put the effort into trying to get it to work. All that being said, thanks for tuning into the channel. And by the way, in the midst of everything, I didn't even notice, but we have crossed 2,000 subscribers. We are now around 2,100 subscribers. That is amazing. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that you watch my channel, my videos. People leave comments and they're like, hey, I watch all your stuff. I didn't care for this one. You know, there's this, and this. But the fact is you still tune in, and that means a lot to me. And I really appreciate your suggestions because anything you tell me that I can do to make the simulator run better, make the videos better, I'm going to take that. Even when those criticisms are a little scathing. But I also appreciate it because you don't have to tell me twice. Look, traffic leaving. Where's that bird? Can't tell. Might be a bird. Let me see. Lost it. Must have been a bird. Alright, so anyway, really appreciate you. I wanted to tell you that I appreciate getting to 2,000 subscribers. And for those of you who